What it do, man? What's cracking, man? It's your homeboy, the sports man. You already know what it is, man. It's Friday. Hopefully, y'all made it through your week cool. You don't got to work on the weekend. You already know what it is, man. We made it to Friday, man. But check it out. Before we even get to the show, if y'all ain't never tuned in, make sure y'all hit the like button, comment button, subscribe, all that good shit, man. Tap in, talk with me, man. But look, this is brought to you by the one and only Drippy Whips. Check it out, man. Y'all trying to get you a car. You trying to get you a car. I ain't talking about some little bum bullshit. You trying to get you the dope whip? Holler at Drippy Whips, man. Holler at Drippy Whips. Start studying like your daddy and get off that couch like your granny, all right? Well, look, we're going to get straight into it, Raider Nation. A lot of things going on this week, a lot of things going on with the team. But first thing let me do is start off getting this up in me. Now, check it out, Raider Nation. I'm going to start this show by talking about three players. Three players, all right? The first player I'm starting off with is a guy named Jaden Daniels. I know we've been talking a lot about Jaden Daniels because he is a top recruit and all these good things. But let's break down who Jaden Daniels is. All right. Jaden Daniels, a four-star recruit from out of El Cajon High School, San Bernardino. That's in the Inland Empire, if you don't know. And he had went down to he went to what school he went to first? He was at Arizona State. He was at Arizona State with a guy named Antonio Pierce. He was at Arizona State with a guy named Marvin Lewis, right? I find that interesting because what did he do? He ends up leaving Arizona State when AP leaves. He goes to LSU, and what's he do? He wins the Heisman Trophy. Now, he balls the fuck out. Each year he's ascended from his freshman year, sophomore year to junior year. He got better and better and better. So the year he had winning the Heisman Trophy was crazy. But what's crazier is how he thanked AP in the meeting, not in the meeting, but in the conference afterwards, right? In his speech, he goes, I want to thank Antonio Pierce. I want to thank. It's like, whoa, 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 hold up. You want to thank Antonio Pierce? Whoa, that's hard. Because I know that was his coach, but that's not the coach he won the Heisman with, right? So for him to thank Antonio Pierce, you know that they have a relationship. You know that that means something, right? Because players don't just do that shit. They don't owe you anything. They only gonna do that if they want to from the heart, right? So Jaden Daniels has this connection with AP, and and it's real. It's such a connection that when the Raiders beat who do we play last? The last game of the season. We beat the shit out of Denver. Guess who was in the locker room? It's that guy. It's that guy, Jaden Daniels. So Jaden Daniels is hanging out with Antonio Pierce and the Raiders, and and he's just hanging out there, right? He's already acclimated to the environment. And check this out, Raider Nation. I seen him in an interview where they was talking to him and they was like, yeah, where can you see yourself playing? I forget the other cities because they don't really matter. But end of the day, he said Las Vegas, right? And he was like, Las Vegas, Las Vegas. Who's in Las Vegas? This guy named Antonio Pierce and this guy named Marvin Lewis. It's a nice connection. Okay, now let's talk about the second guy I want to talk about. His name is Jack Jones. He's a five-star recruit out of Long Beach Poly, right there, LA County. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. Five-star recruit. He first committed to USC. He got into some trouble, got into some drama, whatever things happen. Cats is young doing their thing. Long story short, where does he end up at? He ends up at Arizona State. Coincidence? Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, at Arizona State, only thing he does is ball the fuck out, right? He balls out and he ends up in the NFL like everyone knew he would be. And he's this player that's doing his thing on the Patriots. He's with this Patriot way bullshit. Everybody knows it's the no fun league, right? We already know this. He's not fitting in well there, but that doesn't mean he's not good, right? Everybody's not saying he's not good. He's just not fitting in there, right? So what does Jack Jones do? Jack Jones gets released. Patriots say, get the fuck out of here. We don't want to deal with none of your bullshit. AP, working as an interim coach, says, you know what? I know this kid. I know how to reach him. And what's he do? He goes upstairs, he pounds the table, he says, hey, I want to take a look at this kid, Jack Jones. They say, whoa, 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 Jack Jones, this motherfucker just got cut because he can't stay out of trouble. He like, look, check it out. I understand all of that. But listen to me. I know him. So what's he do after that? He leaves the office. He goes, he looks at more tape. He comes back into the office. And this time, check this out, Raider Nation. This time he not even fucking even asking. Now he's saying, look, I want him, I need him, this, that, and this. And this is the kicker. This the kicker, Raider Nation. This motherfucker said, if he fuck up, you can dunk both of us next season. Whoa. Whoa. So he put his whole job on the line for Jack Jones because he knows the player he is, he knows the kid he is, he knows the person, right? And they have a relationship. And if you talk to any of these NFL players, not that I've talked to these motherfuckers, I want to, but when you watch them in interviews and shit, they tell you that they can't talk to every coach, right? Everybody doesn't have great relationships with their players. Antonio Pierce has a different kind of relationship with these players, man. It's a different relationship. Is he fucking the most qualified coach when you talk about X's and O's and resume and all that? No. But it's undeniable what he brings to the table. And that's the fucking want for a player to want to fucking play for you. And that's the hardest thing they can get these motherfuckers to do, man. So he gets motherfuckers to play for him. So what happens? Jack Jones comes over. It's the end of the season. The Raiders are playing better than they played all season. We already know the story. Josh McPutt, see you later. See you in the streets. So, oh shit. See you in the streets, right? So he's out here playing. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I knew exactly who Jack Jones was and I know his whole history and I know this and I know that because I didn't. I ain't really know who he was. I'm like, who the fuck is Jack Jones and why is it so important if we get him? Why AP want him so bad? And then I seen the motherfucker play. Raider Nation, when I seen him play, the way he fit in with Nate Hobbs and Amik Robertson, it's like he should have been there from the beginning. It was the perfect glue. It was a nice combination of young players, man. Hobbs, Amik, Jack, and they played real fucking well together. Played so well, he had a pick six against the great Patrick Mahomes, right? And let's take it back, Raider Nation. Let's go back some. Let's rewind. Let's talk about that great Patrick Mahomes game. Let's talk about the Chiefs game. Now look at this. The Raiders win that game. Do you remember the stats of the quarterback? I'm gonna ask that question. The Raiders quarterback, in case you don't remember, I'm gonna have to sit by drink on this shit because some of y'all get on my goddamn nerves with this bullshit. I gotta bring my other cup in here. Gotta bring my other cup in here. But look it. Anyway, like I said, I seen this motherfucker play. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this quarterback? So our quarterback, end of the day, Raider Nation, our quarterback has 63 yards. Think about that. The Raiders win the game. The QB has 63 yards. No touchdowns. No big plays. No big throws. I think he went 3/4 without a completion. I mean, a whole half without a completion. I mean, embarrassing offensive numbers. But the team won thanks to a tough running game and a tough defense led on the back end by Jack Jones. And you can't deny it. When you put the tape on, he's challenging the best receivers. He wants the best guy. But guess what? So does Amik. So does Nate. So this is a fucking good combination. And I'm liking what I've seen from this motherfucker, Jack Jones. But I'm still not fucking done. I said I had 3 players. This third player, he just played in the Super Bowl. His name is Brandon Aiyuk. Now, Brandon Aiyuk Y'all know he's a 49er. Before we even get to what happened during the week or the last 2 weeks, let's get straight into Brandon Ayuk. He's a fucking 0-star recruit. He ain't get no love coming out of high school because he was like 5'3", 5'4". He ends up going to junior college. I think it was Sierra College. Sierra or Sarah College. My bad, Brandon. Anyway, he becomes All American in that division. He becomes All American in JC, junior college, right? He then transfers to where? You guessed it, Arizona State. And who's there? Antonio Pierce, Marvin Lewis. Coincidence? I don't know. Coincidence? I don't fucking know, but it happened. And what's he do? Become Brandon Ayuk. So now he gets so good that he gets to the NFL. He's on the 49ers. He's all pro. All pro. He's all pro this season. So I'm like, okay, he's all pro. He did his shit. So the 49ers end up losing the Super Bowl. Brandon's not happy because he doesn't get a lot of touches. Even though they had Brock throwing the ball like he was Dan Marino, he didn't get very many touches. So now he putting out messages talking about, oh, coming back home type shit. His honey get on the computer and shit talking about, I don't think we're going back to Santa Clara. I don't think that it's gonna be our last time. Some bullshit, right? But you know how these honeys is. She said some shit like that. So I'm like, what? Then I'm looking and I'm hearing all this news about him. And then I see him talking about Antonio Pierce too. Happy for Antonio Pierce. This, that, and this. This, that, and this. And then I'm hearing these, like I said, cryptic messages seeming like he want to get out of San Francisco and come to where? Las Vegas. What the fuck? Coincidence? Definitely not a coincidence. Definitely not a coincidence, Raider Nation. These players are trying to come to Vegas, and it's crazy. And you would say, why they want to come to Vegas? Raiders don't even have a quarterback. Bruh, they got a coach. They got a coach that players want to play for. These motherfuckers want to play for these coaches. They just there getting their bread. It's a coach that they like. It's a coach that players around the league are hearing other players vouch for him, so that makes them want to go play for him. And why not play in Las Vegas where it's tax-free? State tax-free. You putting that big chunk in your money, so you in your pocket. So you want to go sign to the Kansas City Chiefs for 140 million, or you want to go to the Las Vegas Raiders for 120 million. The state tax and all that shit is probably going to balance out. So they're going to be taking those kind of cuts. And this is what I heard today from a guy who has no connection with the fucking Las Vegas Raiders, and TJ Houshmandzadeh. He happened to be out here from the IE too. He's from Victorville. Yeah, you think I knew that, TJ? TJ from Victorville. So TJ Houshmandzadeh is going on and on about how the Raiders are going to be major players in free agency because players will be taking a little less to go there because at the end of the day, with the taxes and shit, it's all going to balance out anyway. So that means they're going to be major players for the Brandon Ayuks, right? Because if he can get out of there, or any of these players, if their market value right now is 25, then you give them a little bit less in Vegas, it's going to balance out. You can make it all balance out. And like I said, this is coming from TJ Houshmandzadeh. He don't have no connection to the Raiders. He don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit. This is just him being real. But he's saying these players really want to come play for Antonio Pierce. And you can see it. The way the Raiders want to play for Antonio Pierce, you can see it. So we can only imagine the players on the outside, because they all talk, they all fuck with each other, you know what I'm saying? They all got stories to tell, and they be real about these situations with these coaches. Now I want to get into something else. This is gonna get some of y'all upset or whatever, because some of y'all just too goddamn crazy and too wild for your own goddamn good. But let me hit this clip real quick. before I get to spilling this shit. It's getting small too. God damn it. I done fucked up the lighter. Shit. All right, fuck it. Get to it, man. Look it. Your guy got caught, man. All you fucking Jimmy G lovers, all you, he's just a winner. He's a great guy. He's a great winner. He look at his winning percentage and this, that, and this. Your guy got caught, man. Your guy got caught red-handed. He got caught. He got caught with his feet in the cookie jar. He got caught with his ankle in the cookie jar. He went his motherfucker. Hey man, Jimmy G taking performance enhancing drugs to sit on the sideline. What the fuck? Make it make sense. Raider Nation, make this shit make sense. Are these performance enhancing drugs or are these fucking enhancing drugs? Because you know he out there in Vegas, all the honey said he had a free pass, and he had a free pass at the Bunny Ranch. He got a free pass at the Bunny Ranch. I'm saying, what kind of performance enhancing drugs were these? Was he on like some like fucking beyond medical Viagra type shit? Was he out there like on the fucking on the weekly fucking binge fucking like 14 porn stars and shit? Like what's really going on? Because what the fuck is he taking testosterone booster for when you ain't even getting on the fucking field? You tell me that. It's fucking the end of the season. How the fuck you get caught with that shit in your system now? How the fuck does that work? Motherfucker ain't played since fucking week 3. They ain't played since week 6 and shit, and you get caught with that shit in your system now. What the fuck you doing? That mean you trying to enhance your performance right now. What the fuck is you performing on? It's got to be the honeys, man, because the show the fuck ain't the field. And I ain't mad at you for the honeys, man, but I am mad at you about the field because you fucking got us, man. But I do give your agent props. Jimmy Garoppolo, if you're listening, credit to your agent, goddammit, because I was screaming from the mountaintops, do not sign Handoff Jimmy by any means. This is my nightmare. Don't sign Handoff Jimmy. And goddammit, it still happened. But anyway, you got caught. Your guy Jimmy G got caught cheating, scamming, lying, out here maneuvering, doing whatever the fuck he was doing. And now for that fucking mistake that he made, because he been doing everything good, right? People been happy he been a quiet bench guy. They're like, hey, Jimmy's been really, he's taking it really well. He didn't leave the team. Shut the fuck up. He always gets benched, bro. Y'all ain't see that? This is why y'all got disappointed the first time, because you don't just face the fucking facts and the truth. He always gets benched for unproven players. That's why the fuck he ended up over here, even though all he does is win. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. But anyway, Handoff Jimmy, he fucked up with that test. Now we put that test. These bails out these guys. It don't bail out Josh McPuss. It don't bail out fucking the puss he brought. But you know what it does? It bails out the Raiders in general, because now we can take his contract and go like this. Get your ass out of here, Handoff. We can take Handoff and tell him to see the streets now, because he fucked up, and now we can void that goddamn contract and not give him that guaranteed money that was dumb as fuck anyway. He was about to be on the fucking book for like 12 mil. 12 mil for a motherfucker who's trash and don't play and led the league in fucking picks in fucking 6 or 7 games. I can't fucking take that bullshit, and y'all got me fucked up, and I ain't forgot. God damn it, I'm like Deion Sanders, motherfucker. I keep receipts. Shit. And by the way, another guy's fucking out of there who came from the Josh McPuss regime, specifically a guy named Brian Hoyer. The great Brian Hoyer. Get the fuck, man. And when this shit happened in the offseason, I was fucking pissed. I was fucking livid. I was about to lose my whole fucking brain because this shit was about to make me lose my fucking mind, man. Because I'm like, why the fuck are we signing Brian Hoyer? Why ain't we going after somebody that's real? And then I just see the whole shit all unravel. But today they announced they will not be bringing back Brian Hoyer. So, hey, celebration, have a good time. I'm going to try to light this clip again for that one. Well, no, I ain't lighting the clip for that. But this is what I am lighting the clip for. This is a fucking pure indictment. This is an indictment. This is a fucking, what's the word for it? It's already a fucking travesty and all everything you can fucking think of. But this is a fucking direct result in hiring Josh McDaniels, aka Josh McPuss, the fucking wuss. That's direct from hiring this guy, man. That you end up having a Brian Hoyer, you end up having a Jimmy Garoppolo, and then you go into the season with an offense struggling for absolutely no real reason. And then thank you, we got a guy named AP who comes over and he changes this game. He gets the team back where it's supposed to be, man. Thank you. So Hoyer, see you in the fucking streets. Hand off Jimmy, run us that 12 mil. See you in the fucking streets, and we don't want to see you ever again, Josh McPuss. You and your fucking GM can get the fuck out of here and hit the damn streets. We don't want to see you ever again. I'm sure we will anyway because I'm sure you're gonna get opportunities. That's just how it goes. Why Eric Bieniemy can't even fucking get a job. But here we go. Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs, man. Now a lot of y'all Raider Nation is saying, man, fuck Josh Jacobs, man. I'm like, whoa, what you mean fuck Josh Jacobs? That's fucked up. Why you say that? Josh Jacobs a real one, man. But look at Josh Jacobs, he want to come back. He want to come back. AP want him back. The team want him back. And he want to come back healthy and do his thing. And some of y'all saying that we need to get stuff, fuck all of that. Just let Zamir White go. Motherfucker, Zamir White got 3 ACL injuries. Man, y'all need to fucking do y'all research, man. This motherfucker had like 2 ACL injuries in high school, and he had an ACL injury at Georgia, or 2 in Georgia and 1 in high school. Some shit. He's still a beast. Don't get me wrong. Even his college tape is the shit. I fuck with his shit. I was excited about the pick, but to think that you're gonna give him the ball 30 times a game for 17 games, you're fucking tripping. You fucking tripping. So if we can get Josh Jacobs back on a nice little, you know what I mean, a nice little deal, nothing too major, just a nice little deal, and then we can keep them two. That would work. That would work. So bring Josh Jacobs back. AP wants him back. Shit, I fucking want him back. Y'all some fucking weirdos if y'all don't want this man back, bro. I understand he didn't ball the fuck out last year, but I think he still damn near had 1,000 yards on a seriously down year. So Josh Jacobs, AP, he wants him back in the spot, man. But yeah, that's what I got for y'all tonight, man. Raider Nation. I'm finna find this damn clip over here, try to get this shit lit. I'm gonna turn up for this Friday night, man. But yeah, if y'all fuck with this show, man, make sure y'all tell somebody about it, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for me, man. Comment, tell me what's happening, what's good. Fuck you, tell me something, man. Just let me know what's good, man. Enjoy y'all Friday night. Don't get too fucked up. Don't be out here fucking touching on the honeys with no gym and having kids and shit that you don't want. Put them badass kids up. Tell them to listen to the sports, man, but don't listen to nobody, man. Shit. All right, y'all. Y'all holla. Y'all have a good one, man. I'm out this bitch. Raider Nation, man.